Let me be real with you. If you're always there, always checking in, always showing up the moment she calls, you're not giving her any space to miss you. And if she can't miss you, she can't feel much for you. That's just how it works. We've been taught that the more available you are, the more effort you show, the better. But when it comes to attraction, too much presence kills desire. It's not that she doesn't appreciate you. It's that she doesn't get a chance to feel your absence. And absence, when done right, is powerful. Think about your favorite food. You love it, right? But what if you ate it every day? Eventually, it stops hitting the same. It's not special anymore, it's just expected. That's what happens when you're constantly in her space. You become routine, predictable, easy to overlook. But when you step back a little, something interesting happens. She starts wondering about you. Where are you? Why hasn't he texted? Is he still thinking about me? Those thoughts create emotional tension. And tension is the spark that keeps attraction alive. But if you never leave room for her to feel, to wonder, to miss you, you kill that spark before it even grows. It's not about disappearing or playing games. It's about letting the connection breathe. You have to stop thinking your value is tied to how much you show up. Real value is felt in your absence. It's in the moments where she sits alone and thinks about you without any prompt. That's when feelings start to build. So if you want to be unforgettable, stop trying to be constantly present. Let her sit with the silence. Let her lean in. Because it's in that empty space that she starts to feel everything you've been trying to say. Here's something that might sound backwards at first, but it's the raw truth. The more certain she is about how you feel, the less excitement she feels. You probably think that being open, honest, and clear about your feelings will make her feel safe, make her stay, make her fall. But in reality, when she knows she's got you, when there's no chase, no mystery, no edge, it kills the thrill. Attraction doesn't thrive on comfort alone. It thrives on uncertainty, on tension, on the feeling of earning something valuable. When you make it too easy, when you lay everything out too soon, there's nothing left to uncover, and what's fully known is rarely fully desired. It's like watching a movie when you already know the ending. It doesn't matter how good the story is. You don't feel the same tension. You're not as emotionally invested because there's no suspense. That's what happens when you text all day, reassure her constantly, and try to prove you're not like other guys. She stops wondering, and once the wondering stops, the excitement fades. Women fall the hardest not when they're handed love, but when they earn it, when they feel like they're discovering something rare. That doesn't mean you should play games or be emotionally distant on purpose. It means you don't need to overexpose yourself. You don't need to make her feel 100% certain right away. Keep a little bit of your energy to yourself. Let her come closer, little by little. Let her feel like she's getting access to something not everyone gets. That subtle mystery is powerful, not because you're hiding anything, but because you know your worth doesn't need to be shouted. It needs to be revealed slowly. That's what keeps her coming back. That's what keeps the fire alive. You ever wonder why the more attention you give, the less it seems to matter? Like you're doing all the right things, complimenting her, texting first, making time. But instead of bringing her closer, it feels like she's pulling away. That's not an accident. It's because attention without challenge loses its value. When something comes too easy, we stop appreciating it. And that applies to relationships just as much as anything else. If she doesn't have to do anything to get your energy, your time, your validation, then what makes it special? What makes it yours? Most guys think giving more will win her over. They flood her with praise, affection, and check-ins. But if she hasn't had to earn any of it, it doesn't land the same. It becomes background noise. Just another guy trying too hard. But when you're selective with your attention, when she feels like she's actually earning your time, suddenly it means something. Suddenly, it hits deeper. This doesn't mean you play cold or start ignoring her. It means you hold your standards. It means you don't give energy to just anyone. You give it to someone who's earned it through effort, respect, and consistency, and when she feels that, she starts valuing your attention more. She stops taking it for granted. The moment she thinks, "Why is this guy so easy to impress?" is the moment she starts doubting your value. But when she senses that you don't give everyone this side of you, when she sees that your energy is earned, not free, her entire perspective shifts. Your attention becomes something she wants, not something she's trying to escape. That's when the dynamic changes. That's when she starts working for you. Emotional control isn't talked about enough, but it's one of the strongest forms of attraction a man can hold. Most guys think it's about what they say or how they look, but a woman feels your emotional state before you ever open your mouth. If you're needy, anxious, or constantly trying to win her over, she'll sense it immediately, and it makes you less attractive, even if you're saying all the right things. But when you can stay calm, grounded, and steady even when things get messy, that's when she starts to see you differently. That's when she starts to respect you on a whole new level. Women will test you, not always on purpose, but because they want to feel who you really are. She might pull back just to see if you'll chase. She might act moody or distant to see if you lose your cool. Most guys crack under that pressure. They start explaining, overreacting, begging for clarity. But a man who stays composed, who doesn't flinch, who doesn't chase, he sends a completely different message. He's saying, "I'm solid with or without you," and that's magnetic. That calm doesn't mean being cold or detached. It means not being controlled by the moment. When you can hold your emotional frame, you give her something no one else does: safety. Not the soft kind of safety, but the kind that says, "You can be all over the place, and I'll still be here, unshaken." That's rare. That's powerful. Most guys are ruled by emotion. But when you're the one who can feel everything without acting on impulse, you become a presence she can trust, and that trust turns into desire. Emotional control isn't about suppressing what you feel. It's about mastering it, and that mastery is what sets you apart. Pulling back is one of the most misunderstood moves a man can make, but when done from the right place, it's a complete game changer. Most guys think that if they create space, she'll forget them or lose interest. But that's not how attraction works. Constant contact doesn't build connection. It suffocates it. If you're always texting, always calling, always around, you're not giving her the space to feel anything. She never gets the chance to miss you. She never has a moment to sit in silence and think, "Why hasn't he reached out? Is he thinking about me?" And it's in those quiet moments that her emotions start to wake up. When a woman has no time to wonder about you, she stays emotionally full, but not fulfilled. She's not chasing you in her mind because there's nothing to chase. You're already there, filling every gap. But when you pull back, not to play games, but because you're confident in yourself, you give her room to lean in. And when she starts leaning in on her own, that's when attraction becomes real. You're not punishing her by pulling back. You're just respecting your own space and energy. You're letting her feel the impact of your absence, and ironically, it's in that absence where her feelings grow. You create contrast, presence and distance, warmth and silence. That contrast makes her feel things she didn't expect. That's when she starts thinking about you, missing you, craving you, not because you chased her, but because you stopped. And the key here is to pull back with calm. No explanations, no guilt, just quiet confidence. That silence, it speaks volumes. It tells her, "I don't need to prove anything. I know my worth." And that message is louder than any long conversation or emotional plea could ever be.